Hello friends, welcome to Kavita's classroom. Today we are going to talk about consumer and producer surplus. We talked about the same in microeconomics when we analyzed the market demand and all. So let's check it out. What do they mean? Here we proceed. Consumer surplus. It means what is the technical meaning for the same? It's the difference between what consumer wants to pay and what consumer actually pays. It means there is some surplus left with him at that prevailing price. Let's understand this with the help of a schedule and curve. So for the ease, we have taken market to be made up of only three people, A, B, and C. And this is the market demand, DM, after simply going for the linear summation of DA, DB, and DC at the prices 4321. At price 4, it looks very high to the buyer B and C, and they do not have any demand at price 4. But when price falls down to 3, A is giving the demand of 2 and B has now demand of 1 unit, but C still finds it expensive. But when the price falls to 2, there is a demand given by all the three people A, B and C, and at price 1, the demand is the maximum. 4 from A, 3 from B and 2 from C. That makes a total of 9 in the market, right? So if say the prevailing price in the market is 2, right? And the demand curve, if we go by the usual shape of demand curve, that slopes downwards, right? So this shaded area, what does this show? This talks about the consumer surplus. Why and how? Because this area shows that when the price was 3 and the price was 4 or 5, there were some people who had some demand, right? There were some people who wanted to have some quantity, okay, at the price above 2 also. So but the price prevailing in the market is 2. So they could have paid more than 2, but they are paying 2. Hence this gap of what they wanted to pay or they could have paid minus what they actually pay is called consumer surplus, right? And when we talk about producer surplus, exactly the opposite is producer surplus. We have taken the market supply and again assumed that there are three suppliers A, B, and C which make the whole market. So if the prices are 1, 2, 3, and 4, suppliers A and B do not find it profitable to supply the product at price A, but C is okay with 1 unit produced at this low price, right? But when the prices are going up and up higher, gradually and slowly the supply is picked up because it becomes profitable. And maximum supply is at the maximum price. So how do we make the supply curve? Supply curve goes upwards this way. So this is supply curve and this is the price. Say the price is 3. Okay, so what do we see? There were certain people, certain suppliers who were okay with, the price at 2, the price at 1, and they could have supplied some units. But now they are supplying the units at price 3. So this is the benefit given to them, those who could have produced the goods at the price lower than the equilibrium price as determined by the market. So this triangle simply showcases the producer surplus. And when we talk about the concepts like deadweight loss and all, so we try to talk about the efficiency of the market by taking these two concepts all together. Say if this is the price, we show the consumer surplus by this shaded area with demand curve and producer surplus by this vertically shaded area, the supply curve. So this becomes the consumer surplus and this becomes the producer surplus. And the market which has the maximum consumer surplus and producer surplus is said to be the most efficient market. And which is the most efficient market? The perfect competition. Mind you, it's only the perfect competition which gives you the maximum surplus taken together, consumer and producer, right? In other formats of the markets, our surplus keeps on going down. So stay tuned for more such videos. We'll talk about the deadweight loss and other concepts in the following videos. Till then, study hard. Bye-bye. See ya.